Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of the Big Play Small Talk podcast. It's your boy, Jesse.
And it's Billy.
And it feels so good to be back. You know, we haven't spoke to you guys for about a week and change, maybe like 10 days. It was my boy Billy's birthday. How was your birthday, Bill?
It was actually pretty excellent.
Nice.
You know what I mean? I got away with my girl for a bit. Took the dog. We had a little dog park in the apartment. You know what I mean?
Really?
In the Airbnb, yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, because, you know, we don't got no grass in New York, so it's kind of nice.
It's always good to get away into nature, you know.
And then I also had to decompress from the Met season.
Oh, what was your takeaway?
It was a great season.
It was a fantastic season.
It was...
It was what?
It hurt to see some managerial decisions.
Right.
But after overall, it's a great season.
It was a great season,
yeah.
Right.
We know where we have our holes, so we need a pitching.
Right. Starting?
What? Yeah,
Starting?
100% starting pitching.
Right.
Yeah. But besides that, you know, I didn't think about sports until the Yankees started. I bought a pack of old 1978 Star Wars cards.
Nice.
So I didn't think about baseball. I bought a whole pack of cards.
Nice.
I got duffed on that, so, you know, that's a thing too, man.
Oh, man.
I got some good cards, but they had some cracks in it, you know.
Oh,
like,
yeah. That's what
the gum on it.
You're pulling 1987, bro.
1978.
Excuse me. My
Yeah.
dyslexia kicked in real quick.
1978. Top Star Wars.
It's always good to take a decompress. You know, you take away from your season. And it kind of hurts. I know how you're feeling, like the World Series is starting on Friday. You know your team's not going to be in there. So it's kind of like that little bitterness. Not bitterness, but kind of like anger that you know that you're not going to be there. Were you angry at all?
No.
You weren't angry?
No. Like, they beat the shit out of us.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
there was never a game when we had a walk-off. They beat the shit out of us every single game they beat us. Like, it was 10-4.
Yeah, but in hindsight, you guys beat the shit out of them every game that you won, too.
But they just look better. And it's just facts right now.
Yeah,
they
trust me.
look better.
Well, I'm fucking
And you see it firsthand right now, right? You're seeing it.
Fucking dealing with that shit right now, man. I thought it was going to be a more competitive series. I also think game 1 was the deciding factor in this series. Because that you go to LA, you got to win one.
Yeah, you gotta steal. It's stealing one. They call it stealing one.
You gotta steal one in LA. That home field advantage is, number one, momentum is everything in baseball. Home field, you get one in LA, you bring that back to New York. Now you can afford to lose 2 out of the 3 and still be competitive.
Yeah.
Right? Now, back against the wall. Aaron Boone, and we had spoke about this earlier in our early episodes, the over-management aspect of it. You know, we kind of expected him to try to assert himself in the series, but
that soon.
game 1, you take out Garrett Cole when he's dealing. You put in your closer in the 7th inning. You bring in Jake Cousins, who does his job, right? Mm-hmm. Gleyber Torres should have caught that ball at second base when Ohtani went to third to tie the game up in the 8th inning. Mistake.
Laziness, yeah.
Laziness.
That's like regular season mistakes.
This is not the regular season. Oswaldo Cabrera. No, not Oswaldo Cabrera. Is it? No. Ozzy? No. That's whatever.
What, the second
Cabrera, the second baseman, when he snag it from the outfield and missed the play, completely just misplays.
So they brought him in for defense, no?
Yeah.
It's Torres, but yeah.
And
you brought it.
Here we go. And here we are. And it's game 1. To bring in Nestor Cortez, right? Just real quick with this Nestor Cortez situation, because I know it happened on Friday. You bring him in. He's a starting pitcher, right? Normally when you bring in middle relief, then you have a lefty face the lefty. You take him out. You bring somebody in to face the righty, whatever the case may be. You're bringing in a starting pitcher who's used to pitching 5-6 innings to both righties and lefties. So you're bringing in him for what? To face Ohtani, which is a lefty, to walk Mookie Betts to load the bases, right? So now in that situation, a base hit, they still win the game.
Yeah.
That grand slam by Freddie Freeman might as well have been a base hit.
And noted that, do you know that Betts versus Cortez, he was 0 for 5 in his career?
I did not know that. And
yes,
that
he
just
was.
made me a lot more sicker than I was.
And then that Freeman career versus the bases loaded is like his
he
numbers
was
are
9 for 14 with
Yes.
4 grand slams against a lefty with bases loaded. Like You want to overmanage the game? You want to assert yourself? Do your research, dude.
Yeah.
do
Like
your
you do
research.
if you're an analytics guy, right? Like they say, that's why you kept the job. So where you at?
Where are you? What are you even doing in that situation?
Like, who's your computer guy?
Let your pitchers pitch, bro. You want to get the most out of your pitchers in that situation.
But he only threw 2 pitches, right, Cortez?
One, Otani popped out. Verdugo had his Derek Jeter moment,
Yeah.
right? Then you walk Mookie Betts to load the bases. It was loading the bases was crazy because now if Mookie Betts gets a base hit, he still has to score from second.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that at least ties the game. You still have to pitch to Freddie Freeman regardless. If you get Mookie out, the game's over. It was literally I have no words for that kind of management. It was just him trying to serve himself into the game, make himself present instead of the game being decided by the ball players. It was decided by the manager, and that pisses me off.
So you wanted to see Tim Hill?
Of course. Yeah. Why not? He's a relief pitcher. Let him do his job. Why are you bringing in a starter that didn't pitch for 37 days to pitch to 2 lefties? He's a starter. You bring in relief pitcher. Pitch to the lefty. Walk the righty, pitch to the lefty. A relief pitcher does that. But if you're going to bring in a starting pitcher, let him pitch to the righty because he's a starting pitcher. He's so used to pitching to both righties and lefties. Why not make him work? You want him to pitch anyway? You want to give him some innings, work him back into the rotation, let him pitch. You know what I'm trying to say?
Or just leave him out.
Like,
hey, you know what? This sounds very familiar to the Kodai Senga for the first game against the Dodgers in the NLCS. When we pitch Senga, when he hasn't pitched the whole season. And then you bring him in there. Like, why?
And what was the outcome of that?
Got our ass kicked.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I think he lasted an inning. I don't even know if it was an inning or maybe an inning and a third.
Yeah, and then you go into game 2. We look flat because we just got deflated the game before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's hard to come back from that.
It's hard to come back from that. It feels. I know the players are saying the same thing all of us are saying. They're not saying it publicly.
They never will.
They never will. But in their group chat, they're saying this fucking guy gave it up for us. Gleyber Torres, fan interference. It felt like it was meant to happen for us. And for us to lose because of a managerial decision and not a mistake on the players' fault. Not every Yankee, but the Yankees did their fucking job. They were supposed to win their game. They put themselves in a position to win their game in extra innings. And the manager loads the bases to pitch to Freddie Freeman, who's 9 for fucking 14 against lefties with bases loaded with 4 grand slams. Where do they even do that? Where, in what world? And I looked at my girlfriend as she was sitting next to me. I was like, it's over. I was like, the momentum base, and at this point in the playoffs, looking like I was saying about the Mets, momentum is everything, bro. You just deflated us. It was unfortunate. Then game 3. I was at game 3.
How did that go?
We all know how that went. It was a shit game all the way up into the fucking 9th inning, and Verdugo hits a 2-run home run and made it look like we didn't get our ass kicked the whole fucking game, but we did. The experience was beautiful. Don't get it twisted. Like, I got to meet a bunch of great people.
I seen that. I seen the thing on TikTok. You did some good interviews over there.
Yeah, man.
Huh?
Shout out to everybody that gave me their time, to talk.
Shout them out. Shout them out.
Shout out to my boy Danny, and shout out to Stylish Steve, the boxer, professional boxer, man. Best of luck to him in his career. And literally just giving me the opportunity to talk to them about sports in general and the Yankees. I'm forever grateful for that. But
that was pretty dope, yeah.
Yeah, it was dope because I wasn't watching the game. We were getting smoked we just looked flat. We let like 27 fastballs past us, the most
ever.
Yeah, like how you watching fastballs just go past you? You know what I mean? And
you want to be aggressive, but I feel like you're watching the Dodgers pick and choose when they hit. You know what I'm saying? They know exactly when to. You know what I mean? They're not aggressive, but they are.
Yeah. And
I feel like the Yankees are trying to match that. Is that a thing? Is they're trying to match
Of course. They're letting them. It's like a boxing match, to talk about boxing. They're letting them dictate the fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're letting them choose the rounds, control the ring. And they're trying to counterpunch. You can't counterpunch the Dodgers. Once they have a 6, or it's like a 6-run lead.
Yeah.
They don't lose. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard. What scared me the most about it And you're watching the Mets series against the Dodgers, and they're putting up 12 runs, 10 runs, 11 runs, and I'm like, and then you're watching the Yankee series. We're playing the fucking the Guardians, and we're 3-2 game.
They should go back to that anyway. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 3-2 game. 6-3 game. It's like, where are we gonna put up the runs to keep up with the Dodgers? That's when I said, okay, we have better pitching. They got injuries, to their pitching staff. Maybe we could take advantage of that. Bats go cold. Exactly what I was worried about in the beginning of the fucking playoffs. We spoke about it in one of our earlier episodes. I was scared the bats were gonna go cold, and here we are. However, 11 runs. You don't want to get us cracking.
Now, are you one of those guys, like, I know when I was a young kid, I used to be like, 11 runs, like, save some for tomorrow. Do you ever think like that in your head while you're watching the game?
No. I didn't want to get swept. I'm like, beat these motherfuckers 20-2. I really just did not want to get swept at all.
I think they win the next game.
Tonight?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think Garrett Cole was going to have a good game. I think he might have, was it Mike Mussina? Who's that? Remember when Torrey tried to come out and get him?
Yeah. He told him to go fuck himself?
Go fuck himself. I think we might get a Garrett Cole performance like that tonight.
I need that energy. That's the energy that we're talking about.
Yeah, I think they need that tonight, and I think he might bring that. I hope so.
I think what we...
Because my household will feel a little better.
Yeah. I mean, it's never been done. No team has ever went down 3-0 and forced a game 6.
I'm not... Yeah, I seen that. I just seen that too, yeah. But you know what? Don't lose on your home turf. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what?
Represent for your fan base. Represent.
It's due. It's due. Nobody has ever done it before. Why not us?
Yeah.
Why not fucking us?
And you got the best pitcher, right? You have your best pitcher?
Best pitcher.
Why not?
I mean, I wanted him to pitch yesterday, but, we got to take that.
It actually fanned out well for you.
Yeah, exactly.
You said panned. I said fan. I don't know which one it is, but...
Fan, whatever.
Yeah.
It works out. It works out. You know what I mean? I mean, when you're going up against Freddie fucking Freeman, though.
That dude, right? This run he's on right now.
Bro, and it's hard to hate this fucking guy, bro. It's hard to hate this motherfucker, bro. He's like the coolest dude ever.
Hits a grand slam, and then he goes and hugs his dad through a fence.
Like, I wanted to be so fucking mad, bro. Then yesterday they did the stand up to cancer shit. His mom passed away when he was 12 years old to cancer. He's crying. I'm like, I felt bad for him. I'm like, this motherfucker just roped a home run off of us. In the 7th inning, I'm feeling bad for this guy.
He's got a sick kid, he's got that little paralysis and stuff like that.
He's a fucking...
like my girl said, she's like, fuck Freddie Freeman. But after the series, that dude is freaking awesome, man. That guy's good dude. He's a stand-up dude.
Yeah.
But he needs a new optometrist, right? His fucking teeth are kind of crazy.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying, I don't know. You gotta get them chopped down a little bit or something. That shit's a gummy.
He needs to file them shit.
Yeah.
That's funny.
They got new ones now, so you can probably get new ones.
Those
for that
veneers and shit like that.
No, his are big, bro.
This motherfucker's making millions of dollars, bro. You know he has 6 home runs in a row. He has 4 in this.
Dating back to Atlanta.
With Atlanta.
Yeah.
Where you muster that shit from? Like, where does that come from, bro?
That's like Hall of Famers. That's what Hall of Famers do.
You heard about the dude that caught the ball? He caught the fucking Freddie Freeman the home run ball, threw it back.
Wait.
Yeah.
I thought it was that little kid whose parents told him that he was going to the dentist.
What? Nah.
Really?
Nah. Dude caught the ball, threw it back, and they asked him, that ball was worth like $100,000. He said, I have no regrets. This is what New Yorkers do for their team. And my hair stood up. I said, motherfucking right, that's what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do. Like your man who tried to rob the ball out of Mookie Betts' glove.
Oh, that boy.
Sometimes you gotta go above and beyond.
Let's talk about those guys.
He maybe went a little beyond.
You think?
He fucking... Listen, I'm all about trying to disrupt the foul ball. I always told myself, if I'm ever sitting there, I literally told myself this multiple times. If I'm sitting there and I have an opportunity, I'm going to try to disrupt the play too.
But a closed glove?
Closed glove, play's over.
You know that dude I was looking at those stills did him no justice. He looks like Edgar from Men in Black. He looks
like Uncle Fester with a fitted on, right?
And his boy looked no better. With his sunglasses on at 8:30 at night.
Yeah.
Probably spent his pregame in the freaking stall.
Yeah,
in Billy's.
buddy. Yeah, buddy.
His eyes were definitely pinned.
Yo, forget it. I wear my sunglasses
8:30 at night. No way. That. Oh,
you know what he's up to.
Yeah.
He's you know what he's up to in those stalls. 8:30 at night. Game 4 of the World Series. Man.
Yeah, if you have enough money, if you have enough money for those seats, you have enough money for 8 bulls.
Yeah, true story. True story. This guy was on speed dial that night, right?
Because his boy was going for that glove. He was like, get it.
He started grabbing it. He grabbed his wrist. I thought he was trying to steal his watch. I was like, this fucking guy's crazy.
And it's funny, right? You seen that? What was it? Gronk's his boy? Or not his boy. They went to school together in Arizona.
Let me tell you something. If you were to tell me find somebody that looks like he was a friend of Gronkowski, that guy would definitely be it, bro. He looks like he would be Gronk's cousin.
But he said he played hockey. He doesn't look like a hockey player to me.
Yeah, it was also 15 years ago.
That's true, but yeah, you look at myself. I let myself go too.
15 years, we were different people 15 years ago,
true.
my brother. He went from hockey to fucking getting kicked out of the World Series. Then the Yankees were like, you could come back, bro. Like, listen, get out of here, come back tomorrow. Major League Baseball was like, this fucking guy's out of here. Too much of us. I can understand. Because number one, if they both got to the ball at the same time. He wasn't watching the ball. He was watching Mookie Betts. If he would have followed the ball, he would have had a better play.
Yeah,
he could have smacked it away. You know what I'm saying?
And if he's hockey, he knows he's athletic, so he could just
a swat.
Yeah.
You know, like a DB. Hit him with the seatbelt and everything. Bam, locked in. You know?
I like that little action you got there.
Yeah, instead he tried to mug him.
Yeah, that was like wrist, bro. If that was a higher wall, his wrist would have been.
No, yeah, I was like, whoa. And it's fun. Yo, that's another thing. If he would have injured Mookie Betts, bro, do you think that's a criminal charge?
Yeah.
He goes to jail?
No. We live in New York.
Oh shit, yeah, he would have been out. He would have still been doing that Barstool interview, right?
Yeah.
He would have been out in time for that shit, right?
100%. But whatever, we're not doing politics here.
Nah, we're not doing politics, but it is the city that we live in. So, shout out to fucking Gronkowski's boy. What's his name? Austin.
I don't want to.
Yeah, we ain't gonna butcher your last name, my bro. But you definitely acting a fool.
But some New York fans like you.
Yo, Verdugo was like, listen, man, it was a little excessive, but.
Yeah, Verdugo also cosplays as fucking Canelo. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real. I think when he's not playing ball in New York, he's cosplaying. He went to New York Comic Con and he went as Canelo.
He got his Halloween costume hanging up already.
A little short shorts, those Mexican shorts. Come on, man.
Nah, man.
I'm not mad at it.
He's one of the only Yankees that's been hitting this World Series, man. So
Verdugo?
He has a couple home runs. He hit yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. We had this conversation earlier about who would be better in that spot, Jason Dominguez or Verdugo. We both agreed that Verdugo, and he's actually been proving that. So I can't really knock him. But your man, that fan, bro. I mean, I hate to say that, I kind of respect the dedication, bro. He's the 12th man. He wanted to be part of the action.
Okay, so again, now that fan from the other night, and then game 1 or 2?
Game 1.
The game 1 with the father and the kid.
Fucking double standards, bro.
Yeah, so is that a bad thing? Even though that wasn't a home run, it was gonna hit the top of the fence. So unless it grazed the top and went over, because that guy was out of there with his kid hella fast.
Yo, he almost threw his son in the book bag, bro.
He went from heel to like a hero because they didn't score there. So if it was a home run, he would have looked bad. But they didn't score there, so it looks good for him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. You said they kicked him out.
They got from what I heard, they got him out of there.
I think it looked like he was like,
I'm out of here anyway.
I'm telling my kid, like, yo, pack it up, let's get out of here, let's go before anything bad happens. Yeah,
beat the shit out of me, right?
That's the way it seemed, and he knew better.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So I don't know if he got kicked out, but what's the difference?
It's
a broken arm.
Besides Mookie Betts almost getting his wrist broken. See, that's the thing. We might have been a little aggressive. Might have been. But there's still fan interference on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
We probably had more of a logic, I guess, behind our fan interference. You know what I mean? It's a foul ball. You get to, whatever. I hated when the foul balls come in and the fans just step back.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let the player make the catch? Hell no, son. I always told myself, fucking get that shit out of here.
You ever had the opportunity though?
Hell no, I ain't never sat that close. Not yet, yo.
Not yet, yeah.
Not yet. hopefully this takes off, and we'll be sitting in foul ball territory. See how we react then.
Behind the fence.
But no,
That net.
that fucking net is annoying, bro.
Pay attention, right?
Yeah, like I
pay
get
attention.
it. I get it to like the end of the dugout.
Yeah.
But anything past that is, come on, son. You got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to know where you're sitting. I can see like a bat flying out of their hand, end of the dugout, people getting knocked out. All right, I've seen a bunch of terrible shit happen. That lady that got smoked.
Bro, your boy the other day, he missed the ball. Was it Volpe? He swung and he missed it. Shit hit the fence. He swung so hard, the ball hit the fence.
Really?
I think it was Volpe.
When was it? Mistaken. If it was Monday, I was hammered by then.
Maybe Monday.
Yeah, I was drunk.
He swung out of his shorts, and the bat went, and then the bench coach for the Dodgers caught it. But it went off the fence first. I was like, ooh.
You ready for this? Real quick story about my trip to the World Series.
Oh, yes. I forgot that. Yeah.
So, went to the World Series, had a great time. Besides the fact that we lost, it was a great experience. But I decided to take a train there. Get the full World Series experience. Take the 4 train, goes outside. You get to see the, Yankee Stadium.
I seen your clips you sent,
It was beautiful until it was time to leave. The line to get on the 4 train was about a block and a half long. And a cab was $145.
Sounds about right.
It was normally $70 from the Bronx every other game, but $140, my phone dies. Can't buy a cab. Can't order a cab, right? So now I have no choice but to get on the train. So I wait on that line, get on the 4 train. It's running local. So now I'm on the 4
It's like the walk of shame, right? It's like Atlantic City drive of shame.
It's disgusting. So now I'm on the 4 train, get off, 7 train, 4 train to the 7 train, 7 train. I get off at Court Square. I get a city bike. For those that don't live in New York City, a city bike is like one of those bikes that have the stations. You go, you enter your credit card, you rent it for a certain amount of time to get from point A to point B. Now, I get my city bike. I'm riding home. I'm thirsty. Say, I'm okay. I'm going to get a fucking seltzer water. Leave the bike outside. I run into the store. And somebody steals my fucking city bike.
What?
Somebody stole my fucking city bike. Now I have the app open and I'm watching the bike drive around the fucking neighborhood. And I am furious. Now he's coming towards me and I'm like, I got this motherfucker. I'm hiding behind like a car. And I don't know if he sensed it, but in the middle of the block, he turned around and started driving the other way.
Oh, no way.
I'm running in the middle of the street, drunk, pissed off from the Yankees losing at 2 o'clock in the morning, screaming, you motherfucker, you got my fucking bike. He ditches that shit like 5 blocks away in the opposite direction. Now,
did he go chase it?
I had no choice. The shit was on my card.
I was going to say, I don't know how that works. What is that?
I had to go get the fucking city bike. Then ride that shit to like closest to my crib, park it. I call fucking City Bike. I'm like, they just stole my bike. He goes, good news. They parked it, so you don't have to worry about any charges. I'm like, motherfucker, they just stole my bike. I'm not paying for this ride. It's been stolen. So on top of the Yankees losing, on top of fucking taking the 4 train back, on top of everything else, I got jacked for my City Bike.
That is... Yeah.
I got jacked for my city bike at 2:30 in the morning. I had to chase this motherfucker around the neighborhood and had to walk 5 blocks in the opposite direction.
But he was just joyriding. He was just joyriding, right?
Fucking joyriding. What are you trying to justify him stealing
my
my
bike?
No,
I don't know. I would have went farther away from you. He was just joyriding. He circled around the block. That's crazy.
No, this motherfucker went all this way around that way, fucking 4 blocks, 5 blocks, and then finally it started with him coming back. Maybe he had a little guilty conscience. He said, I'm gonna drop the bike off. And I saw him coming towards me. I'm not gonna lie. I would have kicked this motherfucker right off the bike. He would have been, I would have hit him with
kicked him.
Oh man, the Liu Kang. I would have did it to him. But he turned around. He sensed it. He got fucking spike senses. He sensed it. But that is literally how that Monday went. It was the perfect explanation for being a New York sports fan on Monday. Being a Giants fan, being an NYCFC fan, being a Yankee fan, being a Knicks fan.
First time ever. Like, it was 0 for 4.
Being a Rangers fan.
Yeah.
They all lost.
Well, Rangers didn't play Monday.
You sure? No. I'm pretty sure we did.
No, they played yesterday.
I think all 5 major.
No, it was all 4. It was 4.
Was it 4?
But I think they were They were doing the Buffalo Sabres. I think they were trying to do New York, the whole New York thing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. The Rangers played yesterday.
No doubt.
They lost to the Capitals.
Oh, 5-2. Yeah, I saw that shit.
5-3 actually.
Ovechkin went
He had
off.
2 goals. Whatever.
They stole my fucking city bike. Unfucking
Then
believable.
he came back, no pop tires, none.
Son, I don't want to wish bad on nobody, but everybody but him. I wish bad on nobody but him. So all right, yeah. So with that being said, they stole my bike, and now we move on.
Yeah. That guy did.
Like that.
With his life. Like, He didn't think nothing about what you're doing.
Nah.
He was like, you know what? I'm going to drop this bike right here. He probably ghostwrited.
It was in an industrial area, too. It was like the factories, bro. It wasn't even like somewhere close to like a dock. He could have docked it for me if he had any human decency. It's like reminded me of that Seinfeld episode when they steal the car. And he's like, how'd you hide wire? He's like, left the keys inside. You know what I mean? And he calls back. He's like, "How do you use the AC?" This motherfucker literally just. And I got there like 30 seconds after he left it there, like stop movement. And I'm like fucking looking around, I'm like, "Where are you?" Like, yeah.
Are you gonna see him right away?
Nah,
right?
I was on. I was like, "Come out from your hiding place, you filthy animal!" Yeah, I was.
And
pissed.
then you just looked at your phone and you're like, "Oh shit!"
I was like, "It's fucking 3 a.m. I gotta go home." Yeah, fucking just wish negative on him. Hopefully it comes true. All right, we're moving on.
Karma's a bitch, right?
Karma's a bitch, and hopefully you fucking meet her ASAP. So we're moving on from me getting jacked to like the Knicks. Let's move on to basketball. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks have been not gelling.
No.
They have not been gelling.
Super early, like you said, like super early.
Super early, you know, like you was telling me earlier that Jalen Brunson wants to be super, you know, point guard.
He has to be super point guard. He doesn't have to be super shooter anymore. I feel like 24 shots.
Yeah, and Karl Anthony Towns only taking 8 shots.
That's not gelling. You're not even letting the guys try to gel.
Nah, not at all. You're taking shots away from your team.
They were up 11 in the second half, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna focus more on the Super Bowl. I mean, not the Super Bowl, World Series. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I took my eye off of it.
Right.
And all of a sudden I seen that kid Garland just going off.
Fucking Darius Garland always plays good against us.
3-point, everything. He was just hitting. He wasn't missing. And then I see the box score. I'm like, oh man, we lost. And this guy shot 24 shots. Not gelling.
Good. Not good. Yeah, obviously we're trying to build a team around him for him to be a point guard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got Mikal Bridges now. It's like, you don't have to shoot 24 shots anymore. Mm-hmm. Like, I want your assists up.
Yeah, that's what we need from you.
Yeah, that's what we need from a legit point guard.
Yeah, but also Karl Anthony Towns taking 8 shots last game. Like, you can't justify that. There's no... I don't care how many times Jalen Brunson took a shot. If they pass you the ball, you got to assert yourself in that offense and be like, yo, listen, I'm here to play ball too.
Yeah.
You've seen that. You might have to go old school Julius Randle. I hate to bring him up in because he's balling right now for Minnesota. I wish him nothing but the best, you know. I have nothing bad to say about Julius Randle. You know what I mean? But
the savior, right?
Yeah.
For a bit, yeah.
Yeah, he made us believe in the Knicks. He was the only one at the time, but he gave us that faith that we would one day again be, you know, back to winning basketball. However, Karl Anthony Towns taking 8 shots, sometimes you have to assert yourself into like that isolation basketball. You have to show your teammates. If Jalen Brunson don't want to pass you the ball, once you get your hand on the rock, you got to post up. You got to assert yourself. You got to take shots. Sometimes you might have to miss shots. But you got to show him, might not have to tell him, but you show him, listen, I'm here to play ball. I'm here to score. You want to take all the shots, that's not going to work for me. You're going to have to pass me the ball. When you pass me the ball, I'm here to score. You're going to see me scoring points. 8 shots is... That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
I don't think he shot 8 shots with Anthony
Edwards.
Yeah, I don't think he ever shot that low.
Come on, son. That shit is crazy. Like,
but you know, too, like, what's his name? Josh Hart. He was hurt game 1. He was pulling on his hamstring, and he got hurt at the end of the game the other day. Like, you got to open up your bench more.
Yeah, that's Tibbs. That's Tibbs.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like, all right, enough's enough. Like, you know, this man is hurt. He's hurt.
He's a man.
He's banged up. Open up, you know, Deuce. But I'm saying, like, Deuce is doing his thing.
Tyler Kolek,
he hasn't played yet. You gotta give him some minutes. On him. But Payne is doing well.
Right.
But if they're hurt or whatever, banged up, you gotta open your bench more, man. We can't do this 9-man team no more, man.
No. I agree. I mean, if you're gonna have X amount of players on the team, you got to use at least X amount of players.
Like I'm looking at all the other teams and they're using 10, 11 dudes. You know what I mean? Like it's early in the season. Let them gel together too.
Exactly. And you don't know when you're gonna need one of those bench players later on in the season. What if an injury comes up? You know, and he don't gel with the team because you haven't played him in these early games.
Yeah, that's like what's his name, Pritchard for the freaking Celtics. Who just went off for what 32 points or something crazy like that.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Like, I think we have that guy too. If Tibbs let him play, I'm not saying he's gonna because we got Deuce right there, but this guy looks like he's ready to take a role on somewhere more important than 11th man, and then coach's decision not to play him. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them try. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because Tibbs' always biggest downfall is not playing, and everybody gets hurt early. You know, they don't play people.
Yeah, and he hits big shots. He can hit big threes. I think he might have played like in a first or second game and didn't get any burn after that. But even in
he only played. He didn't play the first game. He only played the game we blew out the Pacers.
Oh, there you go. And even then,
like I thought our 3-pointer was horrible percentage. We're only 4 points worse than the top. But I'm like, our 3-pointers don't seem as strong.
It's probably the amount we're taking.
Yeah. Because I know it was like first game was 36%, and then we shot 44 against the Pacers that we just whooped the shit out of them.
Right, we beat them bad. We fucking Tyrese.
I feel like that was
had nothing.
Yeah, and then the second game we had 32%.
Right.
So I'm feeling like, I don't know. I feel like we need. I miss DiVincenzo already, man.
Come on, it's early, bro. Like you said, it's early.
But what's his name? Deuce McBride's been stepping up with the threes.
He's stepping up. He stepped up when Jalen Brunson.
I don't want Josh Harton starting no more. We need to get this guy back. Mitch Robinson. I need everything to move. I need everything to move. Yeah, but I'm watching with the corner of my eye because the World Series is on. Because World Series trumps everything.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sorry if I invest. Like the Mets played, I think 174 games this year, and you're not gonna watch the World Series.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, you gotta watch the World Series. It's like watching the Super Bowl. Whatever your fandom is.
Yeah.
So I'm always watching with the corner of my eye of my Knicks.
Yeah, but for the most part, sorry to cut you off.
No. I went off topic, but I'm just saying it's 160. You know what I mean?
161 games.
Yeah.
It's a lot of baseball.
Yeah. But I got to watch the end. I got to watch it to the end.
25 games for the playoffs or something like that.
No, it's actually 14. I think the Mets lost. Whatever. 14. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But I'm saying is, so I'm watching in the corner of my eye how it's still early in the season.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that.
So real quick, last season, the Knicks started the same. We didn't come off starting fucking balling until February when we signed OG Anunoby. We saw flashes, what we could have done. And we were like, all right, we're missing that one piece. When we signed OG, we blew out the Bucks. We blew out the Nuggets. We smoked them by like 30 points. Right? Mm-hmm. Julius Randle goes down with a shoulder injury. I fuck that up all the time.
Shilly-shally. I was so lispy.
Yeah, I fucked that one up. But he went down with the shoulder injury.
Yeah.
And that fucked up the momentum of the team. You know what I'm saying? And then OG goes down with an injury. And then, Mitch comes back. And then Mitch plays from the end of May into June. And then he gets injured. So, like, if we weren't injured, but not to change topic. In the beginning of the season, we didn't play like we were at the end of the season.
Yeah.
We didn't look like a playoff team in the beginning of the season. Jalen Brunson started finding his motherfucking rhythm. That MVP talk and all that other shit. That all took time.
Yeah.
It all took time.
I just, as a fan, I just want this shit to gel. Like, what do you when you at practice? Are you not practicing as a starting five together? And you know what I mean? You're not getting the ball moving around. I feel like it's almost like the same exact game going on. It's like...
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
How many games have we played?
3.
You sound a little impatient, bro.
I am very impatient.
You sound a little impatient. You're like, yo.
But you know what? I see like the Cavs are gelling already.
Of course, because they have the same squad from last year.
Yeah. But I want that too.
I know, but we gave that up for Karl Anthony Towns, brother. You got to give us at least a month or two into the season. We'll have this conversation in 1 month. All right? December. It's October 30th. So in the beginning of December.
So we're going to do this New Year's Eve? We're going to have this conversation?
No. I mean, sorry. December 1st. November 30th. December 1st. It's October 30th. November 30th. December 1st. We'll have the same conversation. Be exactly a month, right? And we'll see where the team standing is. If we're still losing games and we're not gelling, then I can understand your plight. However, if Karl Anthony Towns is scoring 22 and Jalen Brunson is scoring, I don't want him to score 30 points a game anymore. I want him to score 20 points a game.
But I also want him to get 11 rebounds. 11 assists.
11. That's what we're trying to see from him.
Yeah.
If that's not happening a month from now, and then we get 3 games, it's 3 games. Fucking 4 games.
But we played 2 teams.
Preseason.
Well, the 2 teams is what? Cavs and Celtics 4-0 and 3, and they were 3-1, all right? Whatever. You know what I mean?
Celtics did not miss a fucking shot all game.
They're
Game. They were on fire, and that happens to us. There's nothing you can do about that. There's literally nothing you can do about that. We showed everybody else what we could do to a team like Indiana.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think that would happen again, too, with them missing shots. You know what I mean? Like, their field goal percentage was god awful.
We will bust their ass every time we play Indiana this year. As a motherfucking, you see what you did to us last year? Yeah, playoffs, that was cute. Now we're healthy. Now we gotta get the starting 5 that we want. Wait until the team starts gelling, my bro. Wait until I can see it. I can envision it. OG, just playing the wing, hitting his threes, defensive lockdown, getting his rebounds. You want OG to score 10, 12 points a game with 5, 6 rebounds. Just be a defensive threat. You don't want nobody to go above and beyond. You want everybody to play their part. Everybody plays their part.
Yeah.
Come on, son. That's what you were saying with the Jalen Brunson and the 24 shots. You're trying to go above and beyond. You don't want that. You want everybody to play.
We weren't out of the game, and he was going above and beyond. That's my problem. He was trying to go. He was trying to go last year.
He was having a bad day.
I hope so.
He woke up tight, wrong end of the bed, wrong side of the bed. He was like, fuck it.
They blew a lead, too, so it's kind of like, come on. Whatever. What else we got going on? What else we got going on?
Let's straight up. We talk about the Knicks all the time. Let's talk about the Nets for a second. Your man Cam Thomas. I love Cam Thomas. He's a great basketball player.
I just seen he's the top scorer in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
That's a big
you gotta give props to that. You gotta give props to that.
Even though they blew a lead yesterday against the Denver Nuggets.
I mean, you can't.
It was a 17-point lead. I think they blew.
But you could tell why the Nets didn't want to get rid of Cam Thomas. They said no matter what, he's not included in any trade talks.
They gave us Bridges with a new shot. Does it look weird? Is it me?
Of course it looks fucking weird. Who shoots like that?
Is he always like that?
No. Not when we were playing against him last season. He was dropping 30 points on us.
I don't know.
Weird.
The contortionist elbow.
Yeah, it's fucking bugged out.
I seen it. I'm like, no, this is not the only shot, right? No way.
Nah. It's good. It is fucking a little bugged out, though. I don't know.
But he's been a solid. He's been hitting his shots with us. So I'm like, okay, whatever works.
Nah, I agree with you 100%. I mean, just as long as he falls into place. That's all I want, is for them to fall into place, play their role. You want to find a new shot? Find it. Don't be looking for it all season. Revert. You gotta at one point be like, it's not working.
But he's like the king of the mid-range, and that's where I like him.
Yeah, man. But
maybe not for a shooting guard, but I feel like it works for him.
I mean, shooting guard, you gotta have a 3 in the arsenal, but mid-range is more of a small forward kind of thing. But if he's scoring points, he's scoring points.
Yeah.
I don't care how he fucking scores. You know what I mean? But shout out to Cam Thomas from the Nets, man. Leading the fucking league in 4th quarter points, even though it's only 3 games, like we just said.
It's still a thing, man. Like, people talk about it. If I see it on Twitter or X, I'm sorry, whatever, it's a thing.
Twitter. It's always going to be Twitter.
Yeah, I know.
We can't say X.
But it's a thing.
No, but on some real shit, let Cam Thomas keep balling, and he'll probably be fucking the...
What team's he going to?
If I had to guess, I don't think he's moving. They literally just blow up the organization if you trade Cam Thomas.
It's like...
Just blow it up.
Like, they're talking already about the Suns guy, Kerr, sitting this guy. They're not... what's his name? One of their big dudes. They already started sitting.
Who, DeAndre Ayton?
No. Sorry, I don't
Bradley
know.
Beal?
No. Keep going.
Fucking, obviously not Devin Booker. Devin Booker, not Kevin Durant.
I'm sorry. I said the wrong team.
You said the Suns.
I know. I meant the Warriors.
The Warriors. Oh, Jonathan Kuminga.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That I don't know why we do that, right?
Nah, I don't see that either.
Sorry for that little misconfusion.
It's all good. It happens. Come on, bro. We're having a conversation. This is what we do.
I drink Coronas now. So. Sorry about that.
Nah, yeah, but I think if the Nets trade Cam Thomas, they might as well just pack it up. Pack it up, trade, just move the fucking franchise back to Jersey, bro.
I'm moving Long Island, right? Back moving with the Islanders.
Leave the Barclays Center to the fucking the Liberty, man. No matter of fact, shout out the New York Liberty, bro, for bringing a championship to New York City since 2021. I said 2021 because NYCFC won a championship, MLS Cup. In 2021, we didn't get a parade.
I was gonna ask you about that. Like, how do you feel about that?
I'm fucking salty. I'm happy that they won. Don't get me wrong. This has nothing to do with women's sports. I'm happy that they won. They've been a franchise for a long time. I watched the series. I'm happy that they won. But what the fuck is that about? The only thing we got is a city hall cemetery. I mean, cemetery.
Cemetery?
Oh, it was like a cemetery, dude, because there was only fucking 500 people there. We didn't get a parade.
But it's your 500 people. It was your supporters. So I get that. But, yeah, I knew you felt a certain way.
Yeah, it kind of bothered me, bro. Because, like, we brought a major soccer championship. There's probably bigger soccer championships out there. We brought the biggest
North American
championship to New York City and got no recognition.
And you weren't supposed to win this.
No, of course not. It was the best run in MLS Cup history. If you ask me, I'm biased. I'm a New York City FC fan. It was fantastic. I went to every game. I went to a home game against Atlanta, away game in New England against the Revolution, the away game against the Philadelphia Union, and then I went to Portland to watch us win the Cup.
You hear that, people? That's fandom right there. That's a fan. That's a motherfucking fan right there,
and it was a beautiful thing to experience, but, like, come on. We did win a major championship in this city. We get no recognition for it, but say that to say this. I don't want to sound bitter. Shout out to Liberty, man. Shout out Breonna Stewart. Yeah, you know, whatever. Yo, listen, they say that wasn't a foul. I saw the play. It wasn't a foul, but sometimes, you know, we get the shit end of the stick.
Was that major market foul? Like, you know, you want the major market to get a little head start, a little ahead.
You think so? It's just because it's New York.
Because it's New York. Yeah,
we have a big three. Yeah, maybe. I mean, listen, man, LeBron gets no calls all the time, bro. It was our time. Happens all the time in sports. Why can't it happen to us? We'll take it.
Yeah. Even if it, you know, WNBA, you know.
Yeah, and I would love to see the WNBA grow, man, with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and, you know, the Liberty about to go back-to-back next season.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That girl Kalia that plays for the Minnesota Lynx, she was balling. So there's a lot of talent there. You know what I'm saying? And,
room to grow.
And I'm excited to see what comes next. And I'm happy for the Liberty. I was really excited that they won. I'm glad that they got a parade. Let's push women's sports. I know that might sound cliche because of you know, the climate and everything like that, but I love to see the women win. I went to when the U.S. women's team won the World Cup. I went to that parade, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? They gave the women's national team when they won the World Cup. They gave them the Canyon Heroes. I had a great time there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Liberty, fucking WNBA champions, 2024. No foul could ever take that away from you.
Yeah.
You know, and
28 years in the making.
That's it. So with that being said, you know, let's talk a little football. All right. With that being said, last episode I made a bet with my boy Billy here. I'm gonna pay that nut right now. Pause.
Keep it under the table because I don't want. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So
this is on the screen.
True story. So last episode, I was off to Montreal for Decision Day NYCFC, and it was Billy's birthday weekend. He was going to the Giants-Eagles game, right?
Yep.
So I made a friendly bet with him. I said, yo, I got $20 that the Giants are going to win. He's obviously an Eagles fan. He took the Eagles, and it was the stupidest $20 I ever spent in my life. So with that being said, I made that right here and today. He got the bread, so we're even. We're fair and square. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. So I'm a man of my word.
Yes, you are. I appreciate that, brother.
Of course.
Right.
You had a good game. The Giants be Giantsing. You know what I'm saying?
Daniel Jones be Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
Well, you haven't scored a home touchdown in how long?
Did you see that 2-point conversion? Did you see that 2-point conversion?
No, I was drunk.
It was the worst 2-point.
Wait, which one?
When they hike, the line did not move. He threw the ball to the left side, and it just got blown up before the play even started.
What, on Sunday?
Yeah, Monday.
Monday. Oh, I thought we were talking about the Eagles.
No.
You fast forward a little bit.
My bad. I was just so sick of that fucking play.
But I was listening to Boomer Size, and they're like, you know how much they talk. They practice this play. They see when their team is not ready, you hike that ball early, and they're supposed to be already ready.
Right.
So that's not on Daniel Jones. They have to pay attention to see what they're doing. He hikes it, you supposed to block, and then neighbor's supposed to catch that and go.
Typical Giant shit, though. I must add. People just not being ready to play ball.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well, you got that kid Tracy, man. That kid's looking like a stud.
Tyrone Tracy, baby.
TT?
Yeah, he's
TT
only been
boy,
playing
right?
that position for 2 years. 2 years at running back. That's sick. Imagine finding your calling in football that late. You know what I mean? Purdue, last year in Purdue, played running back. And
How
first
bad
year.
does that make that Barkley, drafted him second? Look. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can just find a guy that started playing 2 years ago.
And if you literally look back at most of the running backs that are balling now, Tony Pollard, et cetera, all second-round draft picks.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy, right?
It hurts, huh?
It hurts like a motherfucker. Listen, we still should have franchise tagged Daniel Jones, paid Saquon. Literally, that just would have been... move on from there, because you're going to obviously move on from Daniel Jones anyway, eventually.
But now you have to start over, because I probably have to get a new GM, right?
I mean... I would say so. If you're gonna start over fresh,
his son called him out about Jaden Daniels and stuff.
We tried though. We tried to trade up for him, and it just didn't work, man. It just.
But where do you go? Where do you go from here?
Literally just try to draft.
Fight with what you got.
You either try to draft for a quarterback, depending on what our record is next season. At the end of the season. If not, you try to trade for one.
All right. Well,
fucking hell.
Well, the Eagles are 5-2. Should be 6-1. But your boy dropped that one pass.
That was your boy. That's your boy now. That's not
he is my boy.
That's your boy
man.
now. Yeah, has nothing to do with me.
He had no touchdowns, but he had, 118 yards.
Right.
That's a beautiful thing.
I was so happy to see his scoring get taken away from Jalen Hurts last fucking week. I was like, yeah, you're not gonna fucking score again. You better earn those touchdowns.
Yeah, I hate that too, man. You gotta
$13 million not to score touchdowns.
You gotta give him those touchdowns, man. You don't want to hurt the quarterback either with those tush pushes and all that stuff. Don't hurt him.
Crazy, right?
Whatever. But you know what? You're 5-2.
Yeah.
But I want to play more division games. I want to play Jaden Daniels. I want to play Dak Prescott now. I want to see where we're at. We're 1-0 in the division. I want to play our dudes.
You sound like you're singing a different tune.
I am.
Compared to that fucking game
after the bye week.
Browns.
After the bye week. No.
Yeah.
The Browns. Yeah, we've sucked. But now defense. We have the rookies, DBs. They're playing out of their world right now.
Right.
Playing well. I want to see more.
Right.
But guess our division. I don't want to play the Bucks. And they're in NFC. I want to see the NFC East.
Right. I hear you. No, I definitely hear you.
Now I'm excited. I was a little, I was on the edge.
Right.
But now I want to see what we got.
Absolutely.
Here we go. This is it. Now I'm all in. Mets are done. I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah. I fucking feel you on that, man. You guys are going in the right direction.
Hopefully.
You guys are first.
But now we're playing the Jaguars. I'm like,
did you guys score first quarter points this game?
No.
Unfucking believable.
No, because they actually. Who did we play again? I'm sorry. Woo, I'm drawing a blank.
Who'd you play against?
Last week, yeah. Cincinnati.
Yeah.
The first drive lasted 9 minutes.
Oh, Cincinnati's drive, right?
It lasted over 9 minutes.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
Oop. So then we got the ball back, but we were still driving, and then there was no more time on the clock. I was like, all right.
And who you guys play this week?
Jaguars.
Oh, you guys should get first quarter points.
I don't know.
Why not?
Maybe not now. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should get first. We're 5-2. Maybe we don't need them.
You're gonna fucking need them if you're gonna want to win games throughout the rest of the season.
But the NFL season is so weird to me this year. There's a lot of inconsistencies with just the game, the flow of the game. Like, I don't know. Like, do you need to score first? No.
Yeah, you just got to win the game. Look at the Chiefs.
And not, to beat the Chiefs, and you just get every foul call. Anyway, you know what I mean?
You ain't lying.
It's so weird, like, how, like, that penalty on, was it Neighbors the other day on Monday Night Football? You were at the game.
I was at the World Series, brother.
He was in motion, and he wasn't running forward, so, you can just, like, pity pat going straight. Right. And they called illegal motion. And it was like, he wasn't legal motion, man. Illegal formation, right? I'm sorry, illegal formation. But it was just like, they just fucking just get into everybody's assholes with that shit.
Right.
And like you see Dable's pissed off, and then like you look at the game and then like, I don't know. And then I see it, I'm like, okay, to tell me what the rule is, and like, oh, that wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
He wasn't going forward. He was still behind the line. He wasn't moving forward. He wasn't getting an edge by going forward. So I'm like, oh, but Dable made a fucking awesome move. You see his little coaching move?
Fucking World Series.
Oh yeah, again, they had what was it? Second and 3, and he did 12 men on the field. You heard about this?
I did.
And then he saved the timeout and all that stuff. It's a baller ass move right there.
He's fucking actually coaching.
Yeah.
Using the fucking rule book to his advantage.
And then you got Daniel Jones as your quarterback.
Come on, man. Oh my goodness.
That was such a brilliant move. But now the loophole's gonna maybe not, because they didn't get rid of the tush push.
Yeah, but I mean the tush push. It's you see it working, but you kind of see it digressing.
Without Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, you kind of.
But I mean, is when the rules committee looked at it and said, okay, that's fine.
Right.
So now you see this rule that loophole he found.
Right.
I think that's the one they nip in the butt.
They'll close it up.
They have to close that one up.
Close it up.
So if you can see, like, you have to save the 2-minute warning and get that extra first down for them, that probably won't fly.
Nah, not at all. They're already looking at that shit, man. Unbelievable. But yeah, Eagles going in the right direction. Giants are not going in the right. But guess what? I get to fly to Germany and go watch them play. Next week. The November 10th. So that should be
that's fun. An experience. It's not it's not.
It is, but I bought the tickets in the beginning of the season. I had hopes. I had dreams. They've been dashed.
Well, the trade deadline's coming up, no?
Yeah, but
when is it? Wait. Hold on. Maybe you get a quarterback and you can learn the playbook on a long-ass flight to Germany.
All right, but let me ask you, do you want to get a quarterback now?
Do you want a quarterback?
If the Giants get a quarterback now, trade deadline, are we going to win enough games to make it to the playoffs? Are we going to make a run in the playoffs? Is it even worth it? Do we ride it out and try to draft the quarterback to the future of the future?
Just, you got to try something, man. The division is not gone.
Yeah, but the division's not gone, but we are 2-5.
Yeah, you are done. I'm sorry.
We are done.
I am sorry, yeah.
As a Giant fan, I'm not even trying to be on some bullshit, for real, the season.
So it's too late to get Fields?
I wouldn't say it's true. If, like I said, if we give up a 4th-round draft, we don't pay nothing else than what Pittsburgh got for him. Let's do it. Let's take a shot on him. You know what I mean? All these players are going for 5th-round draft. Deontay Johnson just went to the Ravens today, if I'm not mistaken. Went for a 5th-round draft pick.
That's a weird move.
Went for a 5th-round draft pick, and Carolina got a 6th-round draft pick in return.
Is he still good?
Relevant? I mean, he's good for what the Ravens have.
Wow. Ravens are trying to be this offense team that, because they know the defense is so bad. The 32nd in passing.
Yeah, but that's when they have no deep ball threat. Yeah, but Flowers is too small to get the ball out there.
But I'm saying, that's what you're going to do. You're going to try to outscore every single team and not shore up your defense. You're going to try to make your offense so much better. That's crazy.
The way to win games is to outscore the other team.
But look at the Chiefs are still undefeated. And you're going to go into the KC, say keeps going this way, KC in the winter, and you're going to try to shore up your offense and not get your defense better. You got to get your defense better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Okay.
You can't
be going offense, not in the cold.
Especially if you're going. The thing is, what's going to help them with Deontay Johnson is the game that they just played against the Browns. They had no passing offense, which is why they couldn't continuously get first downs, third downs. They couldn't.
Yeah, they
convert
rely
their
on
downs.
Zay Flowers a lot.
You can't.
Yeah.
He's a really and Rashad Bateman. There's no height to that.
Aguilar.
Nelson Aguilar. Oh, you know what? Every time I think about
the fire.
that
The fire.
kills me. That kills the guy catching the baby.
Yeah.
He comes
You know what?
with a drop it or something like that, right? That shit is the best.
It's legendary.
Yo, you know what else is legendary? Your man Tyreek Stevenson. And that Hail Mary play by Jaden Daniels. He's over there just in the corner minding his own business.
No, not minding his own business. He's talking shit to fucking...
So now allegedly, he said he was celebrating with Bears fans. And that's why he didn't get back on the play, because he was with Bears fans in the corner.
I thought I seen some middle fingers up, but maybe I'm wrong.
He's probably talking shit. But the fact that he ran back into the play and he's the one that tapped the ball to Noah Brown for the touchdown.
But if you listen to everybody else after that, like there's a player that's supposed to be in the front and then back. You're supposed to be boxing out. You're supposed to be boxing out.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
But that one dude was not getting boxed out.
He ran in and just slapped the ball right to him.
Everybody knows you don't smack up. You smack down.
You smack down. He slapped it to the back. What are you, tipping it out to your point guard?
That was horrendous.
That was horrible.
Horrendous.
That was horrible, man. And I felt so bad for the Bears because that Caleb Williams drive to take the lead was fucking, and that's it takes away from his play, because they're not going to talk about that last drive Caleb Williams did, which was crazy, under pressure, making amazing throws, finding his fucking receivers, a bunch of beautiful he made a pass I think to Keenan Allen that was like he was on the run, so exactly,
that one, right?
Found him, scores a touchdown, takes the lead, and then like your fucking your DB's back there just wilding out, just bugging the fuck out, cost you the game. And he apologized. First thing he did was like, I'm sorry. I should have.
Yeah, but like, how do you apologize to the fans? I don't care. What do you do to your team in there? How do you come back from that?
You got to pull a Karl Anthony Towns and buy everybody Nintendo Switches.
You want me a motherfucking Nintendo Switch after blowing me a game, Like, there got to be some things in contracts, like, if I win this amount of games, I get a freaking $200,000 freaking bonus or something like that. And you cost me that, and you buy me a fucking Switch?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You better come correct.
Nah, I feel you on that, man.
But I don't know.
Fucking, I feel like he gave up on the game, kind of like your boy Anthony Richardson.
Oof.
What the fuck was that about, bro?
I'm a Florida Gator fan. Like, I used to follow them, when I... And I never seen him as that player, like, getting drafted in the top 5, whatever.
You never saw him as a top 5 drafted quarterback when you were following the Gators? No way. Did you see shit like this? Like him giving up on
No, never giving up, but I just never seen his talent like that.
Right.
And I've watched a lot of Florida Gators because they used to be on CBS all the time. So they used to play Florida Gators all the time. I'm like, all right, cool, this is even better. Now I'm like, and then I seen him, like, he never gave up, but I've never seen the accuracy. But then after seeing this, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, taken back by that, right? What the fuck was that about?
And then I'm watching this, I watch him. Not him personally, but I watch because I have Michael Pittman on my fantasy. So I want to be like, all right, I'm going to see Joe Flacco, Michael Pittman. It's a fucking amazing thing.
Hell yeah.
Like, they have chemistry.
Even Josh Downs.
I actually benched Pittman when I know AR was
even Josh Downs. When Joe Flacco was throwing the ball, Josh Downs was averaging like 17, 18 fantasy points a game.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like to run first.
That's what it is. That's what the new NFL is. They're always looking for the run-first quarterback. That's how Jalen Hurts got his fucking Kyle Murray, fucking all these good. Even Justin Fields at one point when he was in Chicago, he would.
You say run? It's not run first. It's you have the option to run.
Kyle Murray is the number 1 run-first quarterback.
Yeah, he's fucking 5'3". Like, he has to run first.
Scampering.
Man. Like, I have what's his name, the tight end, and
Trey McBride.
Yeah, like. He can't see that high over, he can't see over the fucking line.
I respect that shit, though. My favorite quarterback ever, besides Eli Manning, was Drew Brees.
Drew Brees is a fucking,
He's the fucking GOAT, man. Just being.
But he also did like a 7 foot drop, 7 feet drop.
He
went all the way back. So he's seen the whole field, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But your man Anthony Richardson definitely did the Roberto Duran.
And he
said no mas.
No mas. The tap is
no mas.
crazy. Like,
Get me outta here.
I didn't even know they did that.
I didn't even know the tap was a thing.
I see wide receivers, like, they do the fly route, and they be like, all right.
Tying.
Yeah, give me the they wave.
Right,
Sorry,
right.
waving to the microphone.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Nah, you getting it? Get me out.
Yeah, get me out. Yeah, I'll come back next play.
Right.
Like the whole. That's the thing.
Tapping in the hay was like, I thought he was like, when you get. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my do-rag's fucked up.
Yeah, he was like, get me out the game. I ain't never seen anything like that, man. Honestly, bro. Honestly. That shit was just crazy. And they benched him. Well-deserved benching.
Yeah.
Indefinitely, too, which kind of surprised me.
I didn't even hear that part.
Indefinitely.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, yeah.
That means you lost the locker room. Yeah,
that means you went, after the game, when you went in the locker room, they bitched you out.
Yeah.
I could see everybody in that locker room calling him a pussy as soon as he walks in. You know what I mean? Those football boys do not play games. I'm surprised if they don't get it rocking in there too. Smack him up, wedgie him, hang him from a hanger or something like that.
Swirlies.
Yeah, bro, real old school.
Like you want to act like a bitch?
Yeah,
I'm gonna treat you like a bitch.
Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. But so we the Jets.
What about them?
The Devontae Adams trade did absolutely nothing for them, like I thought they would. To lose to the Patriots.
Yeah.
Come on, son.
But it's still offensive line's fault. Like, I'm not saying it's not Devontae Adams' not fault, but it's like, where is the offensive line? Like, Breece Hall is not even a factor in this fucking offense.
It's because Aaron Rodgers doesn't have time to throw the ball. The pocket's collapsing on him, and you can't expect them to be mobile.
And he didn't have Lazard this weekend too.
No,
I'm not making excuses for the dude, but they've been shitting on Aaron Rodgers so bad.
I mean, bro, you got fans burning his jersey, bro. That is excessive.
That's the thing, too. Hey, let me tell you something. I will never buy a new person's jersey on my team ever again.
Really?
I will
What's the last one? Your Carson Wentz jersey?
That's the last new one I bought.
I remember when you bought that shit.
Yep. And then I had the Deshaun Jackson before that, but then he came back to that team, so it wasn't that bad.
Fair enough.
I won't buy old jerseys no more ever again. Give me the legend. Give me legends. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
There's no way I'm gonna spend money because
I did buy a Malik Neighbors jersey.
Did you?
Yeah, he's a fucking stud. Come on.
Yeah, he is.
We're gonna keep him for a couple years. He'll be
a couple years.
But I do have a Saquon Barkley jersey, which I've been actively trying to burn, but I haven't found the right time to.
It's illegal to do a fire pit in New York City. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I'll go to Jersey and burn it in the parking lot of fucking
Sean Dawson, we're coming over. We're going to burn a Saquon jersey.
We got a Saquon jersey to burn, bro. Yeah, but the Jets, like I said, me and you had different opinions on it. You thought that they were going to turn it around. I knew that they were going to continuously be shit. They do play the Texans this
I only
week.
said that because there's a record of coaches after getting fired. Excuse me. The first or second game, they do very well. After that, they turn to shit.
Oh, guess what?
So there's the first game. Usually they're very good in the first game.
He got a head start. He went straight to being shit.
Straight to shit, yeah.
Fucking hell. And I'm only laughing because, listen, New York football teams, we are not in a good space right now.
Unless you're a Buffalo, because that's real New York.
Yeah, and honestly, this fucking guy, bro, don't even get me started.
I'm just fucking around. I think the Giants and the Jets are New York.
Let's not forget that the Giants played in Brooklyn, and they played in Yankee Stadium. Yeah. So there we go. Fucking New York Football Giants. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna win, and then we're probably gonna lose a bunch of other games.
There you go.
But hopefully we win when I'm in Germany. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
I got really good seats, so maybe you'll see me on TV.
Is smoking legal?
Hopefully the kind of smoking I do is legal.
Yeah, you might need a little calmer, a
little more chill when we find. We'll find out when I get out there. Tell you that much. But yeah, besides that, man, the only thing we got left is NYCFC playoffs.
You went to Montreal. How's that?
Montreal's a beautiful place. It's really quiet. I'm a New Yorker. I'm screaming everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
They're looking at you?
Yeah, fucking dirty looks left and right. However, I love the city. They call it the romantic city or the city of romance. I can see why. It's really good. Big food city. Everything out there was delicious.
What, you eating poutine?
Poutine, whatever I ordered was fucking... I ordered a cheeseburger from the hotel, and I was like, this is fucking delicious. Yeah, you can't go wrong. I went to the game. Unfortunately, we lost 2-0. We still clinched the playoff spot, but it was 6th place. So now we're playing...
So you went from 4th to 6th.
We went from possibly clinching 4th.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah, to 6th place. We lost to Montreal. Montreal then at that game, it was kind of cool because Montreal clinched the playoff berth that game.
Oh, shit, okay.
So our loss, their win, they clinched the playoff berth.
They have a playing game, right?
They had a playing game.
Yeah.
They played Atlanta 2 days later, lost.
Yeah, but they got in,
Yeah, they got in. It was cool. It was a cool experience.
Yeah.
Everybody's really nice. You know, the same Canadian.
Clean.
But yeah, it's way clean.
Yeah.
A lot of corruption though. Bunch of I spoke to everybody out there. You know me. I'm shooting the shit with people. They put me onto the shit. Montreal's about that life.
Really?
Montreal's about that life for sure, 100%. Beautiful city. I say that to say this. We came in sixth place. We played Cincinnati, first round. Now the new MLS format. It's a 3-game. I hate it.
Do you?
3-game series. Changes every year. I liked it when it was just a home and away.
And
And then
score
that's
differential, right?
Oh, like when NYCFC won the cup, it was a 1-game thing.
I thought it was only a championship. I thought it was 1-1, and then in the championship was final.
No, yeah, it was but when we won the cup, it was 1-game thing.
Yeah.
One in New York that we went.
What about the final?
The final was 1 game.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
But now it's But last year it was a home and away.
Was it? Oh, see, I don't. Yeah,
Then this
I don't
year
follow
it's
that.
3 games.
That's why I keep you.
fucking
That's
best
why I
of
keep
3.
you around.
Come on, my brother. Yeah. But,
Sorry about that. I got to keep up.
Nah, yeah, don't worry about it. I'll get your ass on track, son.
There we go.
But
Saturday, huh?
that's what I'm saying, yo. I'm dropping this episode tomorrow. Everybody comment. Smalls, come to the game on Saturday, November 2nd.
Come see us, man. Come check us out.
Yep, we need him there. But we lost Monday, 1-0. So now we got our home game. Our home game Saturday, November 2nd. It's at Citi Field. Starts at 5:00. If you never experienced a soccer game before in New York City, this would be the perfect opportunity to. The atmosphere is amazing. The fans are amazing. The team's going to play good. I got a feeling we're going to win this game. And then, of course, that's 1. They win 1. We win 1. Then we go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we play them November 9th at 4:00. When we win on Saturday, we'll be playing them.
Knock on wood, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll be playing them in Cincinnati for a chance to move on. So, fingers crossed. I'll be in the building November 2nd cheering on the boys in blue. And that's about it, man. Just looking for the next opportunity to move on in our playoff.
Hopefully next time we talk to you, Yankees win, NYCFC wins.
That's all we can ask for.
Eagles, Giants,
everybody wins, bro.
Yeah.
The opposite of what happened Monday.
Yeah. Totally opposite.
Totally opposite of what happened
Upside
Monday.
down world from Monday.
Fucking A, man. Listen, it's thanks for riding out with us this episode. It feels good to be back.
Leave us some comments and subscribe, link, live,
share.
all that crap, man. I don't even know what it's called anymore.
Yeah, link.
Please do, man. It's fun for us.
Link, like, subscribe,
Talk shit.
comment,
Fight me.
Yeah. don't fight.
Not literally fight me, but fight me on words.
Debate them.
Yeah, debate. That's the word. That's the word.
Fucking
Debate me. Yeah.
Nobody fight him because we're all gonna have problems. All right, but let's enjoy this week coming up and let's everybody be safe and thanks for
Have a great
riding out
sports
with
week,
us.
everybody.
Fucking love you guys. Peace out.
Thank you.